Good morning, students. Today we will be doing the second part of biology revision, and today's revision is on lesson number 15, that is our environment. So here we will start with some questions. First we will start with the MCQ questions. Now to start with the MCQ questions, let us read the question. Every food chain in an ecosystem begin with dash, which are the original source of food. Original source of food, basic source of food in a ecosystem is provided by whom? This is what the question is. Saprophytes, parasites, producers, herbivores. You know that the primary source of food is producers. The correct answer is producers. Next, we should reduce the use of plastic bags, bottles, etc. Because A option, they are not durable. B option, they are not biodegradable. C option, they are made of toxic materials. D option, they react with atmospheric gases. Not durable? No, they are durable. Toxic materials? No, as such, not toxic material. Okay? No. Then they react with atmospheric gases? No. So the correct answer is they are non-biodegradable. That means they cannot be broken down into less harmful substances. Not even by any physical parameters, at the same time not even by microorganisms, such as telling not biodegradable. Yeah. Let's go to the next slide now. In a food chain, the second trophic level is occupied by. Now food chain, which is the basic part of the food chain? Producers. Second, consumers, that is primary consumers, secondary consumers and tertiary consumers. Now students, you know that base is occupied by producers. Then by primary consumers, those are nothing but herbivores. Secondary consumers, carnivores. And tertiary consumers, top level carnivores. So here you can see carnivores is the wrong option. Then B is autotrophs, C is herbivores and D is producers. Now B and D, both of them have the same meaning, that is producers, they are the autotrophs. So definitely the correct option is, as I told you, it is herbivores, where primary consumers are herbivores animal. Now, next question. Which of the following radiations is responsible for the conversion of atmospheric oxygen to ozone? Okay, gamma radiation, cosmic radiation, infrared radiation and ultraviolet radiation. The correct answer is ultraviolet radiation. We have seen how the conversion of oxygen to ozone takes place and how ozone is broken down, and then how again oxygen is released out. That interconversion we have seen in the video. Now, so these are some of the MCQs. Now let us see the next, that is questions based on diagrams. So here I have given you a pyramid, ecological pyramid. Okay students, now you can see the base is occupied by producers, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer. Now, what are the steps or the ladders in this particular pyramid called as? They are called as a trophic level. And trophic level helps us to know the energy level, correct or not? Now, all of you know that the 10% law. According to the 10% law, you know that only 10% of energy is passed on from one trophic level to the next trophic level. 90% of it is lost. 90% of it is lost, you know, correct. So producers will have maximum energy. So here they can ask you, according to the 10% law, they will give this diagram. They can ask you, according to the 10% law, who will have the maximum amount of energy? Who will have the maximum amount of energy? Producers will have the maximum amount of energy. Who will have the least amount of energy? Tertiary consumers. Whatever question will be asked on all of them, you will be having the option. You have to select the correct option only. You don't have to write anything for diagram questions based on diagrams. Okay, or they can ask you an example. In the given trophical level, a primary consumer can be they can give you many options. Okay, so you know that all the primary consumers are what type of animal? Herbivores. So it will be definitely herbivore only. So you have to select the herbivore from that options which is given to you. So these are the questions based on your diagrams here. Okay. Now we see the next part. here. Here there is a food web which is given. Okay. Now here they will ask you how many trophic levels are there. They can ask you how many trophic levels are there. So if they ask you how many trophic levels are there, this is one trophic level, this is two trophic level, this is the third trophic level, and this is the fourth trophic level. They can ask you the top level carnivore is represented by which animal? The top level carnivore is represented by tiger here. Okay, so like this. Or they can ask you in a food web how many food chains are there. So you can see here there are many food chains. So you can count the number of food chain. Answer will be given, and you have to tick mark the correct option. Okay, or else they can also give you like this, that this so and so this is a particular food chain in the sequence or not. So you check whether such a food chain is formed or not. So these are some of the diagram based questions, okay, which can be asked from this lesson. Next is assertion and reason. Now here students, these are the rules for assertion and reason. These are the rules for assertion and reason. So let us go to see the question here. Here the assertion is vegetarian food habits is more beneficial to organisms. Vegetarian food habit is more beneficial to organism. Reason, only 10% energy is available as food from one trophic level to the next. Yes, it is very, very correct. Now you know that here the option is, yeah, so I have given that. So let us discuss that assertion. Vegetarian food habit. Who are those vegetarians? Whom do you call the vegetarians? Those organisms which feed upon the plants. So they are nothing but what? Herbivores. Now in the energy pyramid, excuse me, in an energy pyramid, where is the position of the herbivores? The position of the herbivores is just above the producers, correct? The base is the producers and the second one is the herbivores. So above the producers is nothing but your herbivores. So if the herbivores is having 10,000 kilocalories of energy, or you can say 10,000 joules of energy, 10,000 joules of energy, definitely the herbivore is going to get what? 10% of it. 10% of 10,000 will be what? 1,000. Okay, so it will be receiving 1,000 joules of energy, because you know that 90% of the energy is lost to the surrounding. We had discussed that in that particular video. Now above the herbivore will be what? Carnivore. Carnivore will be getting still lesser amount of energy, and the top level carnivore will be getting the least amount of energy. Okay, so vegetarian food habit is more beneficial because they are the one which is directly feeding upon the producers. So producers are having maximum energy, from which the next maximum will be derived by your herbivore. And who are those herbivores? Those herbivores are your vegetarians. Okay, reason they have given, only 10% is energy is available as food from one trophic level to the next. Yes, this is based on the 10% law. So answer is A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Okay. Now let us come to the next assertion and reason. The next assertion and reason, it says that if all the deer are killed in a given food chain, a given food chain is there, grass, deer, lion. So a food chain is given. Okay. So here whom are we going to eliminate? We are going to eliminate the deer. That means we are going to remove the deer from the population. That is an assertion. Then reason, in that case, what would happen? The population of lion will decrease. No, the population of the lion will, reason given is the population of lion increases. So not decreases. The population of the lion increases. But now let us speak. Whom are we eliminating here? Deer. Now in case if you eliminate the deer, in that case the lion is not going to get the food. So the lion is not going to get the food. In that case what will happen? The population of the lion would decrease. the population of the lion would decrease. But the reason given here is population of lion increases. So what is the answer? The answer is C. That is A is true but R is false. Okay, fine. So this is regarding this assertion and reason. Now let's go for the next one, that is give reason. We must reduce the use of plastic. Okay, reduce the use of plastic. So why? A, plastic is biodegradable and will cause pollution. Is it biodegradable? No, it is non-degradable, non-biodegradable. Next, plastic is non-biodegradable, so will accumulate in the environment and will cause pollution. Next, plastic will react with atmospheric gases. Plastic will cause harm to plants and animals. So which would be the correct answer? The correct answer is here, that plastic is non-biodegradable, will accumulate in the environment and will cause pollution. Okay, so this is give reason. In a give reason, you have to select the correct answer from the options which are given. Okay, now let us come to the next question. Students, in this time you have to type some answers, very brief answers you will have to type. So here I have given you an example of answer in brief. Classify the following as natural and artificial ecosystem. Now here in case of this garden is an artificial ecosystem because it is man-made. Desert is a natural ecosystem. Crop field is an artificial ecosystem because it is man-made. Forest, it tends to exist on the earth's surface, so that is a natural ecosystem. So here you have to classify. So very simple questions, you can type very easily, very fast you can type. So this is the first part of the lesson. Next, we do not need to clean the ponds or lakes. Correct. But an aquarium needs to be cleaned regularly. Those people who have aquarium at home, you may be cleaning it very regularly. Correct. But in a lake and a pond, so many animals are there. But do we go and clean that? No. That is because the lake and ponds are the natural ecosystem. And in the natural ecosystem, there are natural decomposers. Natural ecosystem, there are natural decomposers. They help in keeping that environment clean. But aquarium is a artificial ecosystem which is created by human beings. So there is no existence of decomposers there. So since decomposers are not there, we need to clean our aquarium on weekly basis. Okay, yeah. So this was that answer in brief. So such questions will be asked for your essay 1. So students, that's all for today. Okay, keep studying and best of luck. Thank you.